Hi, my name is Kelley Williamson, and I am the plant-based Kitchenista. Thank you for following my culinary journey. As you can see, it's just getting ready to start. Actually, today is the first day of the culinary journey, but as of yesterday, I had actually ended up receiving a list of things that I needed to buy. So I thought I'd share those with you, because if you'd like to go ahead and follow me along, you're going to want to definitely purchase some of the items and stuff that I did. So we start out with my culinary journey. You'll see that as the tools and equipment. All right. So the first one that we're looking at is straining and washing. So some of the things that they came up with is a large colander, which most of us do have. I actually bought a couple more just in case so that if I needed to have 2 or 3 things going, didn't have to worry about it. And then 4 to 6 plastic containers, so 1 to 2 liters, quarts. Most of us have plastic containers for straining and washing. So wasn't too much as far as what I needed to buy for that. The next thing that I had to do was the cutting and prepping. So I had to get a chef's knife, get a paring knife, a serrated knife, a honing sharpening steel, a sharpening stone, which was fun. Those are really long, big stones. We got kitchen shears, which I already had from our, famous knife set that you usually get when you move into a new house or your parents give it to you when you're moving out, and a box grater. So box graters, of course, are just your regular, just standard box graters and stuff where you're shredding your cheese, etc., and it's on a little handle type thing. So one of the things that I did have, of course, was regular knives, but I thought, I'm starting a new culinary journey. What a nice thing to do is be able to get a brand new set. So let me show you what I just bought. And sorry for kind of going in and out of the camera, but I wanted to show you what I've got. As you can tell, I'm taking out packing equipment because it just came into the brand new one. So here we go. I'm going to cover up my face, so here you go. This is actually what I purchased. All these great knife sets. So I've got your paring knife, your serrated knife, your chef's knife, all these different knives, and it's in this nice little packet. So within that, which was wonderful, I can just zip it up, put it together, and keep everything together, which I really liked. So that was definitely the knife set. Let me put that over to the side. The sharpening steel actually came in this kit. So the kit was about $50, wasn't too bad. I did a lot of research on Amazon and different places, and they said this was a really good set. It came also with kitchen shears, which I didn't need, but it was kind of nice to have. And I already had a box grater, so I didn't have to worry a little bit about that. So a little bit more of cutting and prepping that I needed to do. So microplane zester. So great old microplane zester. It's still in the plastic. This is like Christmas in January. So great microplane zester. You can get these like this, which is really small, or you can get the ones that are very, very large. I got the smaller one because it's a little bit easier to handle, and it's actually made by the Good Grips, which is really nice. So it has the big, nice grips onto them. Then the peeler. I already had one of those. I peel lots of potatoes, especially being plant-based. A bench scraper. Love this thing. I actually bought 2 of these because I figured I'll have one for my class. So it's like a pastry, they call it like a pastry chef scraper. So you just use it. It's great. It's by Good Grips, very inexpensive on Amazon. So I just took it, you can use it to scrape off your onions and things so you don't have to get all these, all the different smells and things on your hands. So wonderful. Love this. Then the food processor, I already had one of those because I do a lot of plant-based type of cooking. So the food processor was, of course, just a KitchenAid, regular food processor. It's great. Blender, I do already have. That was by Vitamix. You can use a Ninja, whatever you would like, but the Vitamix is one that I already had, especially since I am a Food for Life instructor. I end up getting the blender, the Vitamix, and then also the Salad Master pots and pan set, which is stainless steel. I also got a mandolin. I've had that. That makes great like potato chips and great vegetables. And then the cheesecloth or mesh sprouting bag. So this was interesting. So these little bags, let me pull these up. I just got these in the mail. So a regular little mesh bag. So what this is going to be used is when I'm doing juicing or I'm making a milk product. This is where you can put your juice in the top here. So it opens up. It's kind of like one of those almost little hats that you can wear. So you just put the juice in there, and then it actually says you can just squeeze it all out. The pulp stays in the bag, which you can keep washing, and then you have this great juice and stuff that's pulp free. What a great little option. These were very inexpensive. I got these from Raw Nori. I think they were like 2 or 3 for $6.99. Very, very inexpensive. And it was kind of cute. They came in this little bag, this little Amazon do not cut bag. So it was almost one of those things that you get in the mail and you think, junk mail, and almost threw it away. But don't throw it away. All right. On the next one, so 4 to 6 small bowls. So those are usually the little white kind of melamine bowls. You put all your spices in them, and they're really nice. And you can actually, so you'll see them on like the different cooking shows, and you have all your spices lined up, and everybody's just dumping the spices in. So I'm getting those. Those are coming in here in the next day or two. And then these pinch bowls. These were actually really fun. I actually didn't even know these existed. That's what's so fun about this class. So they come in this little package like this. So it looks like it, and it says mini pinch bowls, set of 4. And then what they look like, in case you haven't seen them, and some of you out there be like, seen this stuff before, but there's these little tiny pinch bowls, all these little wonderful colors, and they're soft and pliable, so what's really nice about them. So you can put your spices in there, and the reason they're called pinch bowls is because you can pinch them and then just dump out a little bit of spice or a lot of spice if you'd want. Nice, pretty colors. Love these. These are cute. Liquid measuring cups, 1 cup and a 4 cup. So I actually bought a larger 4 cup because I have the smaller one. Measuring cups and spoons. I bought at Lax's little set, and this was probably a while back. I bought the metal set, and they're kind of like more of the square measuring spoons. They're actually wonderful because you can put them into the jars and stuff to be able to pull out your spices. They're the best things I've ever purchased because usually if you get the round ones, you can't fit them in the jar, and you're trying to dip a little bit of pour something out of the jar. These, you just stick them right in, ready to go. And then storage containers. I am a big user of mason jars. I have every size of mason jar made. I make, usually what you'll see me do is I'll make 6 or 7 different soups over the weekend, and then I pour them all in the mason jars, and then when you're getting ready for lunch, you just pull them out, got all these different things to eat, and it's absolutely wonderful. So mixing, regular stainless glass mixing bowls. I bought some stainless steel because I have glass, so I wanted to have a both, depending on how I want to do. Then the stainless whisk, so just a regular, you can do a really large whisk or you can do a really small whisk. And then mixing spoons. I'm a big proponent of wooden. I love the wooden spoons, but I have the slotted, I have the regular, I have the plastic, I have all the different types. Cooking, great part of it. Stainless steel stock pot, sauce pots, stainless steel saute pans. I use the Salad Master brand, so since I am the Food for Life instructor also, I had all these came from Salad Master. So they gave me all the stainless steel pans. They're on hot plates. You can use them however you want. They're absolutely wonderful. The bamboo steam basket, so let me show you that. So I bought the Joyce Chin, great one. It can either get like the 2 stacks or you can get the 3 stacks. I just got the 2 stacks. So this is really fun. You can see it's still in the box. Just got it here the other day. So this is going to be a lot of fun to use because usually I just use steamer baskets. So being able to have something like this is fun. Sheet pans, just your regular, where you make your cookies, all those type of things. I have tons of those from making Christmas cookies. Silicone mats. So I got a set of 2, and those actually fit all my different sheet pans. So if I have a really large sheet pan, it actually can spread out, or I have a really small one, it fits the different sizes. And then heat resistant rubber spatulas, have a bunch of those because I always have spatulas, especially when you get a KitchenAid mixer and you're always scraping things out. Tongs and ladles, have those also. Offset spatula. So I bought this one. So this is what you usually see when you see like cake decorating, like they're putting on the different types of frosting and things. This is an offset spatula. So it's by Good Grips. I really like I said, the Good Grips because I like the handles and they're easy to handle. So offset spatula, and then your regular old rolling pin. So specialty items, so like we talked about, the high-speed blender, I have the Vitamix. I also have the dehydrator. Let me show you what that dehydrator looks like. It's really big. So here it is on the front. You'll see on the front, trying to turn it so I can see it. So it has all these different little shelves and stuff that come out. So this one's actually a 5 shelf. So the Excalibur is the one that they recommend. And then on each one of these shelves, they ask to get the Teflex sheets. So the Teflex sheets will actually put on there, and they're non-stick. And you can reuse those again and again. So let me put that over there. It's really heavy. I'm really excited about that. You'll have to see this picture. Let me show this picture. This is what came with the Excalibur. Isn't that, and here I'll put it actually a little bit closer. Doesn't that look wonderful? That's actually came in there, and it shows how you can use the dehydrators. Can't wait. And then the fruit and vegetable juicer, so extractor, the Breville. So let me pull that out for you. So there's the Breville that I ordered. The one thing that they said about this one, it had a great motor, it was high ratings, etc. The one thing that they talked about it is at the very top and stuff, it has an opening, and they said what you want to make sure you do is you cover that opening, because if you don't, what will end up happening is you will end up with all kinds of fruit pulp, etc., all over your ceiling, which don't want to do. Not unless you think that, might be kind of pretty. Don't know. Seriously doubt if you want to do that. So crock pot, just have a regular old crock pot. So I have one of those, always had one of those and stuff because I do a lot of cooking in the crock pots, and have been figuring out a lot of recipes for all types of plant-based recipes. I actually made a enchilada recipe over the weekend. It was fabulous. It just dipped it out and had all these layers of enchiladas and all the corn tortillas, etc. Phenomenal. And then I also made pasta fagioli and a bunch of other soups within the crock pots. You can make those in the crock pots. You can make those in a pressure cooker, but I chose the crock pot over the weekend. Measuring scale, so just your weighing scale for all your different vegetables. Whipped cream dispenser. This was really cool. So this whipped cream dispenser, so as you can see, is actually, you have to put in these little nitrogen, they're actually canisters. So let me turn this around to the side. So as you see here, I'll kind of put it up a little bit closer, you notice that these little canisters, and kind of hard so you can tell I'm not a weather person, these little canisters go in there. And then what you do with this is you actually can create whipped cream and all kinds of other things with the liquid nitrogen. I've always seen that on the different shows, but have never done that. So this is actually going to be really fun. Wasn't very expensive either. It was about $20, I think, altogether. And then a handheld stick or immersion blender. So just a regular blender that you use for all your soups. Your pasta maker. Let me show you that. So got this one. So I went through and looked through everything on Amazon. This was a great one, and it had really good ratings. So that's the reason why I've got this one. But you can tell it's still in the same box. Christmas in January. And then I cannot pronounce this, and I'm going to work on making sure of this. But these are the little German noodles. So, and you can write me comments, Spatzel, I'm not sure exactly, but the little one that you make. So it shows you, how to make all the different things in the back. But this was one of the things that they'd asked for, which is going to be a lot of fun. I always see them in restaurants and wondered how they made them. So those are all the different tools that I actually have that I bought and have them ready. So I can hardly wait. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a long journey. It's going to be definitely a learning journey, and I am so happy to be able to share this with you. So please, if you've got questions about, the actual reasons why I bought things, or you've got some of these things and you want to follow along, I would so much love it. This is definitely a sharing journey with both of us, and as much as you want to, as far as send me comments, etc., I'm happy to help. So let me show you a couple things here. So join me on my journey. So I've got a blog, which is the plantbasedkitchen-recipes.com. You'll see all kinds of recipes, the videos, etc., and everything will be out there. I have the Google Plus account, so you'll find me under Plant-Based Kitchenista. So I'll be posting all my videos there also. And then I have my YouTube channel. So you can find me under Kelley Williamson Plant-Based Kitchenista, or feel free to type in the link, but it's a crazy link. And then I have on Pinterest. So I have actually boards set up to where every single module that I go through, I'll actually post the videos and post all the information there also for you. So there's, depending on what your like is, and if you like, Facebook's also another one. I didn't have it up here, but I have a Facebook site. So if you like Facebook, you like Pinterest, you like Google, you like the blog, many choices. Not trying to keep you in one area and saying you only have to watch over here. So I do have a newsletter and all that, so please send me comments, send me feedback, tell me what you're looking for. We're going to be sharing lots of recipes, knifing techniques, detoxifying your kitchen, all these wonderful things that we always wanted to do. So learning how to make pasta, learning how to make, fermented vegetables, all those kind of wonderful things. So join me on my journey, and I am going to go ahead and sign off now, and I will start, the actual program starts tonight. So we will go through, and probably the next day or so, I will post a video of what I've learned. So join me on the next one, and have a great evening, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.